In the Philippines comes the largest science broadcasting news. This is Anaphy Buzz TV, and welcome to tonight's special report, The Body's Vital Networks. I'm your anchor, Shannon Laviza, and we're about to take you on a journey inside the human body to explore three remarkable systems that keep us alive and healthy. The blazing headlines: defending the body, the lymphatic system, the senses that guide us, the heart of the matter, cardiovascular system. The human body is comprised of intricate systems working harmoniously to maintain homeostasis and overall health. Three vital systems are the lymphatic, special senses, and cardiovascular systems. Each plays a unique role. Lymphatic systems defends against infection and disease and maintains fluid balance. Special senses enable us to perceive and interpret our environment. Cardiovascular system transports oxygen, nutrients, and waste products throughout the body. Together, we'll delve into the parts and functions of each body system. Defending the body, the lymphatic system. Here's Dr. Ramirez, an immunologist, joining us tonight. Dr. Ramirez?
Thank you, Ms. Latiza. The lymphatic system helps remove waste toxins and excess fluids from the body, returning them to the bloodstream for elimination. There are 1. Lymphatic vessels transport lymph fluid. Lymphatic capillaries absorb interstitial fluid, proteins, and waste from tissues. Lymphatic collecting vessels transport lymph fluid to lymph nodes. Lymphatic trunks merge lymphatic vessels, forming larger vessels. Thoracic duct returns lymph fluid to bloodstream. Process: interstitial fluid enters lymphatic capillaries through overlapping endothelial cells. Lymph fluid is propelled through vessels by muscle contractions. Valve-like structures preventing backflow. Lymphatic vessels converge, forming larger vessels. Star 2. Lymph nodes filter lymph fluid and activate immune responses. Efferent lymphatic vessels bring lymph fluid to nodes. Cortex filters lymph fluid, removing pathogens and debris. Medulla activates immune responses. Process: lymph fluid enters nodes through afferent vessels. Macrophages and dendritic cells engulf pathogens. T cells and B cells recognize antigens, activating immune responses. Activated immune cells exit nodes via efferent lymphatic vessels. Star 3. Spleen filters blood and stores immune cells. Red pulp filters blood, removing old or damaged red blood cells. Pathogens minus. White pulp stores immune cells. Process: blood enters spleen through splenic artery. Red pulp filters blood, removing waste. White pulp stores immune cells, which recognize antigens. Activate immune responses. Star 4. Thymus develops immune cells. Cortical hemocytes mature into T cells. Medullary hemocytes develop into functional T cells. Process: immaturate cells enter thymus. Thymocytes undergo positive selection, negative selection. Maturate cells exit thymus, entering bloodstream. Star 5. Tonsils trap pathogens entering through mouth and nose. Crypts trap pathogens and debris. Germinal centers activate immune responses. Process: pathogens enter tonsils through mouth or nose. Crypts trap pathogens, which are engulfed by macrophages, recognized by immune cells. Activated immune cells exit tonsils, entering lymphatic vessels.
Removes waste and toxins. Lymphatic vessels collect waste and toxins from tissues and organs. Lymph fluid carries these substances to lymph nodes, where they're filtered and removed. Macrophages and dendritic cells in lymph nodes engulf and break down waste and toxins. Clean lymph fluid is returned to the bloodstream, transports immune cells. Lymphatic vessels transport immune cells to lymph nodes. Immune cells recognize and respond to pathogens in lymph nodes. Activated immune cells are transported to affected areas to fight infections, produces antibodies. B cells in lymph nodes recognize pathogens and produce antibodies. Antibodies bind to pathogens, marking them for destruction. Antibodies help neutralize or remove pathogens from the body. Star 4. Filters lymph fluid. Lymph nodes filter lymph fluid, removing pathogens minus dead cells and debris, excess proteins and fluids. Clean lymph fluid is returned to the bloodstream. Star 5. Maintains fluid balance. Lymphatic vessels collect excess fluids from tissues and organs. Lymph fluid is transported to lymph nodes where excess fluids are removed. Clean lymph fluid is returned to the bloodstream, maintaining fluid balance. Processes: phagocytosis, antigen presentation, antibody production, lymphatic circulation. Dysfunction in these processes can lead to conditions like lymphedema, lymphoma, and autoimmune diseases. Dr. Taylor, without it, our bodies would be overwhelmed by toxins and infections. Disorders like lymphedema, lymphoma, and autoimmune diseases highlight its importance.
Thank you, Mr. Ramirez. And now let's move on to the senses that guide us. Joining us tonight, Dr. Benaventura.
Let's explore the anatomy and function of each special sense. 1. Vision. Anatomy. Cornea, transparent outer layer. Iris, colored part regulating light entry. Lens focuses light. Retina contains photoreceptors. Optic nerve transmits signals to brain. Function. Light enters through cornea. Iris regulates light intensity. Lens focuses light on retina. Photoreceptors convert light to electrical signals. Optic nerve transmits signals to brain for interpretation. 2. Hearing. Anatomy. Pinna collects sound waves. Ear canal transmits sound waves. Eardrum vibrates with sound waves. Middle ear bones amplify vibrations. Cochlea converts vibrations to electrical signals. Auditory nerve transmits signals to brain. Function. Sound waves enter through pinna. Eardrum vibrates, transmitting vibrations to ossicles. Ossicles amplify vibrations, transmitting to cochlea. Cochlea converts vibrations to electrical signals. Auditory nerve transmits signals to brain for interpretation. 3. Taste. Anatomy. Taste buds contain taste receptors. Papillae, small bumps on tongue surface. Tummy epithelium contains taste receptors. Function. Molecules soft food drink bind to taste receptors. Taste receptors send signals to brain. Brain interprets signals as sweet, sour, salty, bitter, or umami. 4. Smell. Anatomy. Nostrils entrance for odor molecules. Olfactory epithelium contains olfactory receptors. Olfactory bulb processes signals. Function. Odor molecules bind to olfactory receptors. Receptor sends signals to olfactory bulb. Olfactory bulb processes signals, transmitting to brain. Brain interprets signals as specific odors. 5. Balance and equilibrium. Anatomy. Vestibule contains sensory hair cells. Semicircular canals detect rotational movements. Otolith organs detect linear movements. Function. Sensory hair cells detect movements. Signals transmitted to vestibular nerve. Vestibular nerve transmits signals to brain. Brain interprets signals for balance and equilibrium. Dysfunction in these systems can lead to conditions like vision blindness, cataracts, glaucoma, hearing deafness, tinnitus, taste ageusia, dysgeusia, smell anosmia, hyposmia, balance vertigo, dizziness. It relies on unique receptors and neural pathways to transmit information to the brain, allowing us to interpret and interact with our environment. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Dr. Benaventura. Now, for our last segment, the cardiovascular system. This is a video lecture by Dr. Villeza.
with Dr. Buenaventura.
Cardiovascular system, heart and blood vessels. Structure of the heart. 1. Pericardium, outer membrane surrounding the heart. 2. Myocardium, middle layer of cardiac muscle. 3. Endocardium, innermost layer lining heart chambers. 4. Septum divides heart into left and right sides. 5. Chambers. Right atrium. Right ventricle. Left atrium. Left ventricle. Blood vessels. 1. Arteries carry oxygenated blood away from heart. 2. Veins return deoxygenated blood to heart. 3. Capillaries enable exchange of oxygen, nutrients, and waste. Physiological roles. Heart. 1. Pumps blood throughout body via cardiac cycle. 2. Regulates blood pressure through contraction and relaxation. 3. Maintains circulation, ensures oxygen delivery and waste removal. Blood vessels. 1. Arteries. Transport oxygenated blood. Regulate blood pressure. 2. Veins. Return deoxygenated blood. Regulate blood volume. 3. Capillaries. Facilitate exchange of substances. Enable immune responses. Cardiac cycle. 1. Diastole, heart relaxation and filling. 2. Systole, heart contraction and pumping. 3. Heart rate, regulated by autonomic nervous system. Blood pressure regulation. 1. Baroreceptors, detect changes in blood pressure. 2. Vasopressin, regulates water reabsorption. 3. Renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system controls blood pressure. Dysfunction consequences. 1. Cardiovascular disease. 2. Hypertension. 3. Heart failure. 4. Atherosclerosis. Maintenance and promotion. 1. Regular exercise. 2. Balanced diet. 3. Stress management. 4. Healthy weight. 5. Regular checkups. Attentive listening.
The lymphatic, special senses, and cardiovascular systems form a vital trio that maintains homeostasis and overall well-being. The lymphatic system defends against infection, removes waste and toxins, and transports immune cells, while the special senses enable perception, regulate pH, physiological processes, and enhance quality of life. The cardiovascular system supplies oxygen and nutrients to cells, removes waste products, and regulates blood pressure and body temperature. These systems are interconnected with the lymphatic system, supporting immune function and detoxification, special senses informing and responding to environmental changes, and the cardiovascular system supplying essential resources. This function can lead to immunodeficiency disorders, sensory impairments, and cardiovascular diseases. To maintain optimal health, prioritize healthy lifestyle choices, regular exercise, a balanced diet, stress management, and adequate sleep. Stay informed, consult healthcare professionals, and adopt healthy habits to ensure harmonious balance between these vital systems.